Yeah. Looks like a new patch. What's that? Your class is broken? Well, I've got one for you. Pay attention. Seems every patch from Blizzard that scratches your rogue or wizard loses a couple of percents and you never know what to do. Your trade rants are annoying, so everyone just ignores them. Then you head out to the forums and start yelling for a blue. Because your digi-phallus was shrunk in the name of balance, you just have to spread your malice even though you know it's true. So go and work your mining, act like a and keep whining. Now that you ain't OP, it seems like your winning streak is through. As far as I can recall, you laughed and just said shrug it off when my class was getting nerfed, but now the bad has come for you. It seems your strategy of just mashing on all the keys doesn't work anymore. Now I'm laughing every time you lose. Why not just blame your game though like you did with your Nintendo, claiming your controller broke so your ego won't get a bruise? Cause man, it's just your time, you were just the next one in line, but don't worry, every patch another class just has to get screwed.
Good morning, reassured denizens of the Liberation Fleet. That was Nerf You by Nim, a warlock dwelling in the realm of Azeroth that produced this song 15 years ago. To put that in proper perspective, when he made this, I was 6. Truly, the only things that will persist forever are taxes, cockroaches, and World of Warcraft. The reason that I bring this up is that finally, some relief has been found for the Leviathan issue. First, the losses that we have been inflicting upon the Illumina have begun to stack up, resulting in fewer Leviathans encountered during a mission. Second, thanks to a successful cyber attack, Leviathan targeting algorithms have become corrupted, adding an additional 1-second delay between shots for proper target locking. Furthermore, adjustments made to Helldiver personal armor have eliminated the ragdolling issue, which, let's be honest here, nobody likes getting constantly tossed around by Leviathans like that, and adjustments to vehicle armor resulted in greater damage mitigation. I haven't tested this yet, but exosuits might actually be viable on missions where Leviathans are present now. Lastly, analysis of Illuminate Metallurgy has not revealed any additional weak points in Leviathan hull construction, but their turrets have been made vulnerable to weapons with heavy armor penetration. Matisha, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, of Super Reddit had tested this, and a dozen shots from an AMR, 3 charged railgun shots, or 10 shots from an autocannon can destroy Leviathan forward-facing turrets. Also, they can be one-shotted by Eats, Quasars, Recoilless, and two-shotted by commando rockets. Laser cannons can blow one off with a full heat sink's worth of damage, and the HMG can do so in under a single magazine if your aim is good. Sadly, the Waspin Spear cannot lock onto said turrets. From what my buddy Roy tells me, turret HP is somewhere in the ballpark of 1,400 to 1,600 and are covered in AV4. They are quite susceptible to Patriot rockets, and Emancipators on the ground can now just beat Leviathans up and steal their milkshakes. I drink your milkshake, Squid Boy. I drink it up. This is going to go a long way to making those air whales more manageable, and brings quite a few favorite support weapons against the Illuminate back toward viability. You don't specifically need to bring AT in order to stop Sky Snakes from bullying you. Just blast their turrets and go on about your day. Roy also tells me that damage to turrets flows over into their main HP pool, so if you seek them to be completely dead versus just disabled, you can do both. But there are some other fixes here, such as fixing weapons being unable to fire after stimming while using a mounted weapon. Ran into that one just last night with my stalwart. Awkward, let me tell you. Fixed guard dog text issues, P92 warrant bullets no longer penetrate after ricocheting. Fixed a bug that caused mission items to disappear when entering vehicles. Fixed for chat interactions, causing weapon switches when using a mounted weapon, emotes, and victory poses. And a fix for weapon grip issues and melee attack issues after using stims or emotes. This last one was a big thing for me. As a melee fan, I rely on stims quite often. I can't dodge every single voteless swipe, so I tend to heal tank. Thank you very much for this Arrowhead R&D. You guys are simply the best. However, it should be known that right now there was a known issue where armors with the Gunslinger passive actually slow down animations with one secondary weapon instead of speeding them up. Not a deal breaker, just something that should be known. Now for some news from the Galactic Sphere. the quagmire that I thought it was going to be, and between spontaneous SEAF reinforcements, the DSS in orbit, and over 50% of the Liberation fleet present, we are rocking well over 5% liberation an hour, with a projected timetable of a little over 8 hours until complete planetary cleansing. Oh yeah. The squid divers continue to duke it out on the surface of Alairt III, but as far as I can tell, no noticeable headway has been made on either Granger or New Starus, and they are slowly losing ground in terms of planetary liberation. They really are fighting a losing battle out there. Well, I do believe that is everything in regards to the news today. I'm not seeing any other headlines crossing my desk, so I guess we should just go to outro.
Incoming.
Incoming what? Mercy, what is happening? Oh, sweet Liberty, what is this? Is this a Legion? Dr. Z? Has the Illuminate found us? Mercy, what the heck? What in the Cinematose Flux Capacitor? What is all of this? Where did all of this money come from?
Arrowhead R&D has officially picked up the Heroes Alliance order crafted by you and your colleagues. It is securing a good amount of attention, and our original monetary goal has been completely shattered.
So, what's the level at now?
Level? It's over 9,000! What, 9,000? There's no way that can be right!
Sweet kerfluffity Liberty! Sky Marshal Baskinator and all of Arrowhead, thank you so much for giving us a helping paw and allowing us to put together something like this. We'd wanted to follow your example and take the good in helldiving that we do and turn it back into good done for real children in real need.
Furthermore, communications from Chechenkor indicate that the auctioned items are already going for several thousand super American dollars. We stand to break the $15,000 mark by a significant margin, and it is highly likely that we will witness some media coverage of this event. I hope the camera gets my good side.
Forgive me, but do you have a face, buddy?
No, I retain no residual self-image of the combat frame that I was crammed into during my time in the Collective. I was merely making humor. Ha, ha.
And that's been Liberty's Latest with me, Pandera the Radio Angel, and my brobot in arms, Mercy. Today is a glorious day where the lives of the innocent are preserved, rights are protected, and we smite the wicked with great vengeance and furious anger. All things are as they should be. For liberty, for freedom, for democracy, and for the children.